A lot of that stuff in the music industry and in the entertainment world is, yeah, you got to do what you got to do if you want to be like at a certain level, because they'll let you go for a little bit, but you want to get to certain heights. It is what it is.
Would you call Ben Crump and say it's because I'm black?
The guys are the guys are dead. Let's just put it that way.
Why are you still smoking, bro? You won. You won. You're done. You're
When
done.
when you gotta wash them demons up off you,
And
it's hard.
right here, he looked like a hype.
Did you watch Terrence Howard's interview?
No, what he say?
So it's what I tell you all the time about why I didn't do certain things in the music industry. And it's because I wasn't willing to do certain things.
Right.
And a lot of people are. And some think it's a game that, they're just saying this, and some don't care until they have to actually do it. And unfortunately, with men, it's one thing with women, but with men, when your manhood is gone, not by your own, your own doing. A lot of them in Hollywood don't come back from that. A lot of that stuff in the music industry and in the entertainment world is, yeah, you got to do what you got to do if you want to be like at a certain level, because they'll let you go for a little bit, but you want to get to certain heights. It is what it is.
Wait a minute. So the price to getting to certain heights in Hollywood is to let another man play with your booty hole.
Same for women.
So a woman has to let a man play with a booty hole in order to get to another height.
You got to do a lot.
Why is the booty hole the key
They
to the
got
next
they,
level?
they got to do a lot because
That's nuts.
it, it's it's like a embarrassment. It's like a humiliation.
Bruh,
So
come on, man.
a lot of people, and Terrence Howard was talking about it. And I told a lot of people, go and watch that interview with Terrence Howard, because he talked about that. He's like, yo, a lot of these people, they want to get up a certain way. Okay, cool. But they can't come back from it.
Well, since you brought it up, we're going to look at it a little bit of it because here's the Terrence Howard interview you was talking about, and you're absolutely right. Damn, bro, I cannot, I don't. We buy you two houses and the Bentley. All we gotta do is that's Bentley, bro. We got all the Johnson's baby oil you can rub. That's crazy, man. That's all right.
But when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some over greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process, I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. He wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to f you. That's what my assistant said. I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it.
Look at Patrick Bet Davis' face. Look at Patrick. Hey, look at Patrick Bet Davis' face. Patrick Bet Davis, like, wait a minute, what? Wait, hold up. Flag on the play. What the hell? We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course to work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week. And you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. And another question, why is LeBron up here? Okay. Why is LeBron's picture up here? Why is LeBron James' picture up here? They need to put Larry Bird picture up here or something. That was for the chat. I already know they're going to start getting mad at me.
Okay, now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit.
Oh, hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Here, and I'm sure that's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In
to
the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Wow.
And so they asked him at the end of that interview, they said, would you send your kids? He said, hell no.
Hell no, Usher ain't sending his damn kids.
But why? If it's such a great place, nothing wrong with it. I would send my kids.
Here's my issue. L.A. Reid sent him. He sent Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber probably got some young artist that he discovered and he sent them.
Correct.
Who sent L.A. Reid? Berry Gordy?
That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. Puffy didn't start out just bottles of
lube.
Puffy, you got to remember, Puffy had Bad Boy, right? Biggie was his artist at the time. He didn't have any money. Puffy left, went to go see, not Jimmy Iovine, but the other dude. I forget his name. Went to go see him, came back, $200 and something million deal. Never ran a company, nothing. Clyde Davis, that's his name. I don't know why it was escaping me.
$200 million asshole?
A $200 million deal. And that is how Bad Boy started. Now, Clive Davis is also the one who signed Whitney Houston. Clive Davis signed a lot of people.
Of course.
And all the people that he signed, just look at him. Look, I've been in the entertainment industry a long time. I can tell you right now, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that happens there. And just like Terrence Howard said, you will get looked over if you don't want to do stuff. You get looked over. I'd rather get looked over.
Yeah, I'd rather get looked over too. That's crazy.